Hello, 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 my lovely, lovely friends. Thank you for joining me here on A Journey in Light. My name is Joy. Hello. So today's Pick a Card Love Tarot reading. We are going over how is your person currently thinking and feeling about you, the connection, and anything else my guides want me to throw in there. You guys know that I will. So I have three lovely piles for you guys today. We have the Ace of Cups from three different decks that we'll be using. So for pile one, we have this Ace of Cups. This is from the Naked Heart Tarot. That is the back. Ace of Cups. And I have this paired with this lovely golden labradorite. I don't know if it'll catch on here, but it like flashes yellow. There we go. Flashes this cool golden yellow on here for pile one. Pile two, we are using the CrystalVision Tarot that was recently donated to the channel by Casey over from Mosaic Mermaid Tarot. I will link her in the description box if you're interested in checking out her channel. But so pile two, we have this Ace of Cups, and we have this beautiful fire and ice quartz, clear quartz. So it's kind of like crackled, and I've had this forever. I don't know if I've ever used it in a reading, but I was bringing out the small stones today. I tend to go big, but I wanted the cards to highlight. So that's pile two, CrystalVisions. And pile three, we have one of my favorite decks. Okay, all my decks are my favorite, but this is the Tarot of the Curious Creatures. That is the back. And I have it paired with this piece of polychrome jasper that I've also had for years for pile three. And so there you guys go. So take a deep breath, go with whichever pile you're drawn to the most. If you're drawn to more than one, feel free to pick more than one. I don't know why I'm just now noticing that two of these decks have octopus tentacles holding on to the cup. I don't know why I did not notice that, but I just noticed now. So maybe that was subconscious, no idea. I just pick decks as they pop into my head of what I want to use. So again, pile one, pile two, pile three. Feel free again to watch as many or as just one, or you can watch different piles for different people. I always ask that you do tap into your intuition though before choosing. I know a lot of you guys go with the same pile because I can tell a same storyline comes up week after week in a pile, which is fine. But I guess my intention when I'm tapping in is I'm tapping into all the energy of the people that will be drawn to those piles and the things that they need to hear. So I always do ask that you guys do touch in with your own intuition and your guides, however you want to look at that, and ask, what is my pile? What do I need to hear most? What is my person thinking? And then go with that scenario. So I think that's all I want to say. Well, first off, or lastly, whatever, where we're at in my ramblings today, is I want to say thank you to all my new and returning viewers. If you have been watching for a while, you're not subscribed, I'd love to have you part of the team, but that's not a big deal. At the same time, why am I rambling? All right, I'm just going to stop talking. I have no idea. I'll ramble in the piles. So again, pile one, pile two, pile three, timestamps are in the description box below, or the pinned comment, or the little chapters underneath the deck. So I'll leave these up for a moment if you need more time to choose your pile after I've rambled. And I will see you at your pile. Bye, guys. Hello, my lovely friends. For pile one, you picked the yellow labradorite or golden labradorite here in the Naked Heart Tarot with this lovely Ace of Cups. Debating in this very moment, am I shuffling this back in? I am. Okay, we're going to shuffle that back in to this so it has a chance to come back out. And we are going over how is your person currently thinking and feeling about you and the connection. I will start off with an energy check-in. So the energy check-ins are in hopes to let you know if you're in the right spot. Everything may not pertain, but it could fit your scenario verbatim. So let's see. I will also be doing extra confirmations at the end of each pile for those who need it. Energy check in pile 1. I hope everyone is doing well. Thank you for spending your time with me. We get you what you're looking for. That is always my intent. For those drawn to the pile, hear the messages they need to hear. And always remember, these are general readings that are for guidance and insight to your situation. Mostly for confirmations of things you already know. If something feels out of left field for your situation, just let that part go. It probably wasn't for you. It was for somebody else. So let's see. So we have the number 16, rescue. So there could be a sense of rescuing this person, or them rescuing you, you rescuing them, maybe you guys rescuing each other. There could be a sense of like coming to the aid of each other, or when times are tough, like you guys turn to each other. Someone actually could do something in like life and rescue kind of vibe. Do have a hot air balloon. I feel like that's really important with this telescope for somebody as well. Some of you guys could be at a distance from this person. And there's a lot of emotions kind of running from this with this waterfall kind of going on here. All right, next we have Leo. It's the last quarter moon in Leo. It says lighten up. So there could be a fun, playful aspect to this connection. I feel like someone's birthday is August 16th. That's on the very end of Leo season. Anyways, but there's a sense of, even though this is serious, but it's like you guys can lighten each other's mood, kind of bring each other up. We have moving. So somebody may be moving, someone may have recently moved. There may be talks of moving in together. Again, there was a distance here for some of you. Maybe someone moved and is now at a distance, and that's going to look a little different for whoever. But also boxes could be important, like needing to box things up, or I don't know. This also feels like someone compartmentalizes their feelings or their life. Anything that's fragile to them, like we have these boxes, they have these fragile tags. And so you could be dealing with someone that has a tendency to kind of box things up. Anything that's precious to them, they have a tendency to get closed up and compartmentalize at times. We have self-care. Clear your energy field and focus on yourself before acting. So there could be a level of self-care going on in this connection. You could be doing that yourself, or they could be doing that. There could be, like with this card being here, focus on yourself before acting. So there could be a sense of, in the past or currently, it feels kind of reactive at times. So there may be a need to like slow down and kind of think before you act kind of vibe. And then we also have a flirt, the number 17. So we have 16, 17 for numbers. Got really choked up all of a sudden when I went to go do this pile. So I'm not sure if someone recently had like a sickness or congestion in their throat, because I have not, and it's come out of nowhere. So anyways, flirting nature. So is a fun, playful vibe here. A lot of like, I'm hearing witty banter. But again, there's something serious. Like, I don't know if the meeting, like it feels like a meet cute, like someone met in a very serious manner or helping someone else out. Something like that. But that's kind of the energy overall. So if any of that relates to you, let's move into the tarot. So if I don't have to pause this and can clear my throat. Goodness. How is pile 1's person currently feeling about them, please? Pile 1. How is their person feeling about them? So we have the King of Pentacles. So it's the Spirit of Pentacles. Could be some earth sign connections here. How is their person feeling about them? The Sun, Leo showing up. So this is a feeling of you make them very happy, but you're also very solid and stable. That's why maybe this person turns to you when they're in a situation and they need help. Because like you're like their rock. Is kind of how this is coming in. And you can change their mood at any moment. Like if they're dealing with something hard, it's like you can kind of come in and lighten up the vibes here. Even if you're not a Leo, it's that playful vibe. It's that energetic vibe. It's the you make me feel alive. The sun also coming up for how they feel about you is you do indeed make them feel alive. You know, most things on earth need the sun to live. So there's an aspect of this person feeling like they need you to live. It'd be crazy if like someone gave someone else like a kidney. I don't know why my guides just gave me that scenario. That's really weird or specific. Like maybe someone is alive because the other person donated something. I don't know. That's interesting. Okay. Take that if it fits. That's a very much a one-off. But if that's your situation, please let me know in the comments because that was oddly specific. The Magician. This person definitely sees you and they feel like you see them. They feel very empowered around you. They feel very empowered because of you. Again, you make this person feel quite alive. Nine of Cups. Now we have a wish fulfilled. This person has very, very, very strong feelings towards you. There's so much security they feel. You feel very dependable. I know that's not always like, we're like, oh, yay, but it means a lot to this person. So your person could be someone that didn't have a lot of stability in their life growing up. Maybe that's why they compartmentalize things. And the bottom of the deck, we have the Star. So they see you as the shining star, as, you know, a highlight in their life. It's like the light in the dark. This is Aquarius energy here as well. What's under here? The Moon. You also might help ease this person's fears. And if they are that type of person that compartmentalizes their emotions, their fragile sides of themselves and hide it away, it's like you're slowly coaxing that out of them and letting them know it's safe to share. So they may have recently been very vulnerable with you or have told you that you're the only person they can be vulnerable with. It's like I feel like they hide a lot of this from themselves too. Okay, let's clarify these. And we just threw that deck across. I feel like there's someone in this connection that's obviously a little clumsy too. Not saying that I've never done that with my cards, but I just feel myself like my grip is slippery. I can't say I normally feel that way. Okay. If you're new to my channel, I'm an intuitive reader and a classic reader. So I'm going to tell you all the things that I see, but I'll tell you all the things I feel and get as well. All right, clarify this King of Pentacles. We have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Lovers. We have the Four of Wands. We have the Hermit in reverse and the Empress. We're going to talk about a couple things. Attraction. This person is extremely attracted to you. The value that they see in you is immense. This is Taurus Libra energy because Empress is related to the Venus or planet Venus, who rules Taurus and Libra. We have Gemini here as well as Virgo energy. With the Four of Wands here, if you guys happen to be on a twin flame journey, there's a nod to that. How does this person feel? You are this person's stability when things aren't working out for them. They feel like they can come to you when things aren't going well. Again, like you very much are their place of rescue. Some of you guys that could be roles reversed, or vice versa. Energy could be swapped with that situation. This person could be a bit of your savior, and maybe they really like being your rock, if that's your scenario. We have the Sun clarified by our Lovers card. So this person, yeah, there's a deep connection this person feels for you. This is soulmate energy. This is soul level connection type energy. The Lovers is also about choices. So you make this person feel like there is more things in life than maybe they once saw, how they saw things. Sorry again, I just realized we had a massive glare on this card. I don't have real overhead lighting, so it just is. All right, anyways, I'm gonna let you guys see that real quick. This is the after tarot, so it's a little different than the traditional views of tarot. Anywho, back to this. Yeah, you make this person feel empowered. The vibe that's coming up with this combination is, you make me believe in love. You make me believe in marriage. Maybe this person didn't. Some of them could have been divorced and been through something really bad. And you kind of help them see that they can believe in stability. They can trust another person again. With that Nine of Cups clarified by the Hermit in reverse. So you make them feel like they can come out of their shell. Though I am getting a message here for some of your people, like, there is a sense of denial of things when they're around you. And what I mean by this is, like, this person has a lot of things to heal about themselves. And for some reason, it's like, because it's so fun and exciting when they're around you, they may use the connection at times to avoid doing some deeper work at times. Again, that's specific, so if you know, you know. There could be a sense of like escapism with this person at times, but it's like their sense of escape, which isn't a horrible thing, but they do have some stuff they need to work on that I feel like, with the Hermit being in reverse, the Hermit is about deep emotional healing, right? And self-reflection. And with this like massively compartmentalized message that my guides are giving me, it feels like they may use you to avoid reality, which I guess isn't a bad thing. Like, you're their happy time, you're their happy place, they're their happy moment when things are rough. Like, they like going to you. You make them feel safe, you make them feel rescued, all those things. And then back to this combination, they find you so attractive. Some of them could want to start a family with you. The Empress can be about pregnancy, fertility, things like that. Some of you guys, that may already be your situation. What's under here? We have the Hierophant. It's a Taurus energy. Yeah, this person's super serious about you, though. Like, they could see you as someone that, if you guys aren't married or are already serious, they could see themselves as like your like life partner material to this person. Though I will say there's a sense of like putting you on a pedestal, and maybe this person has a tendency to like look at people through rose-colored glasses. So just be mindful of that. And the reason I say that is because nobody's perfect, right? Even though we want our person to see us as perfect, you know, we're all flawed, we're all real, we're all human. And so there might be a tendency that this person leans towards the fantasy of things versus the reality. That's where this gives me a little bit of but it's not the end of the world. I just want you to know that you can be your truest version of yourself, and showing those sides of yourself to this person kind of will help match reality with the fantasy they kind of have of you. But at the same time, they just have put you on a pedestal, which, you know, again, it's very endearing. But yeah. So overall, guys, this person, yeah, thinks very highly of you. You make them feel good around each other. It's very, very, it's giving good things. Where do I want to go next? I'll pull a couple of these oracle cards to see if we can get any other emotions. Because I feel like there's still a lot below the surface with your person that at times they avoid. Because that's come up multiple times. So let's see if we can dig into that a little bit. Let me dig deeper into these emotions. Yeah, just adding on. Love call, expressing love, messages of love, thinking of you, informing you. Okay. This person, yeah, is like borderline enamored with you. We have the Dragonfly, lighthearted and adapt, finding out change, things coming to light and heal. But if I look at this, how like they see you as very lighthearted, they see you as fun, they see you as, exciting. It really just depends on what you want in your connection. I feel like this connection could go very deep. I just don't know, like, I feel like there's like a split within the connections that I'm tapping into. Some of them are very new, and maybe you're like, I don't know if I want something that serious. Basically, this has the potential to go that serious. And then others of you guys have been at this for a long time, where it's like those pieces that I'm talking about, where they compartmentalize, or they don't share, or they hold those fragile feelings up, have now become the issue, where it may have started off like this, you know? So you know what I'm talking about. And some of you guys haven't seen it yet, you know, and that's okay. I feel like someone's watching here and it's just like, well, I don't want anything serious, but this could go deep, man. So, all right. Grounding, stability, security, performance. Yeah, this person sees you as their rock. And there's a lot of growth that can happen here. All right, pile one. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. All right, let's look into some hidden truths. What deck do I want to use for that? Can we get some hidden truths that our viewer may not know? Hidden truths, pile one. If I can shuffle this deck, oh my goodness. Hidden truths, pile one. The devil. So there could be some toxicity here. Some of your people may have an addiction problem that you might not realize, or it might be deeper than you realize. The devil also represents Capricorn, so there is a seriousness to this person. I kind of feel bad for Caps, man. If you're a Capricorn, how do you feel about being attached to the devil card? I feel like it gets such a bad rap, and I love my Capricorns. So, how does that make? I need to ask my friend Heather about that. Anywho, all right, back to this. But if I'm looking at the hidden truth of this, yeah, this person could have a fixation or a seriousness at times, that they get like very stubborn or focused on time, work. That they have a tendency, they could have a tendency to be a workaholic. Again, this person avoids fragile things at times. It's this feeling of, I don't always want to deal with emotional stuff. So it's this vibe of this, when you guys are together, this person is very much like attentive, great, it's flowing, the energy is wonderful, but it's sometimes when this person is maybe at work and they get very focused on, they're like singular focused. And so maybe that could be a bad habit of theirs, or a hidden truth that you need to understand, that it's not necessarily a lack in feeling for you. It's just they get very singular focused on stuff. Okay. But it's part of this compartmentalized, like they put everything in its little box and that's how they function. But typically that evolves from, trauma at some point in your life. Hidden truth, 9 of Wands. Another hidden truth, this person has been through a lot. If they haven't been completely open with you, if this is a newer connection, you need to realize that this person's had it really tough at life, but they're the type of person that doesn't give up. They don't give up easy. They fight for the things that they want, and they stand their ground. Even if they've been beat up and through it all, they're a warrior. They have that fighter spirit. For some of you, if you're not in a connection with this person, I don't feel like they've given up on this connection. That might be something you don't realize with the hidden truth here. All right, can we look at a challenge? Some challenges in this connection. 4 of Swords. Inaction would be the challenge. So 4 of Swords is going within. It's a card of not doing much. It's meditation. It's being reflective. So this person may think more than they do. So that could be a challenge, is to getting them to actually act on all these feelings at times. One more challenge. What's another challenge in this connection? Seven of Swords. Okay, this person can be very secretive. Very sneaky energy. That's a challenge. So getting the truth out of them is the hard thing. So getting them to be open and honest. And I'm looking at in this picture here, we have all these hearts on. I don't know if you guys can see this. This is a little mini deck of the Wonderland Tarot. We have hearts on these little flags. And so I feel like this person has a tendency to be sneaky, or they hold back their feelings. Again, it's where anything that feels like potentially fragile, or they kind of just box it up and they hide away from it. So emotionally avoidant at times. And this person also needs a lot of alone time to process. So depending on how you need to process feelings and things like that, there might be a difference between the two of you guys. If this is coming up as a challenge, they may need to pull back and withdraw and process and then come back to situations. So depending on how your communication is, it might be a challenge there, or at least learning to understand what each other's needs and finding that middle ground. All right, let's move into our song cards. So if you're new here, the song cards there'll be a message for you in the lyrics. So if you know the song, cool. If you don't, and you feel so drawn to, feel free to look up the lyrics. If you want to suggest a song, put that in the comments. Keeper of the Stars, Tracy Bird. I don't know that song. We have Tattoo by Loreen. I feel like so many of the same songs pop up all the time. I'm like, I shuffle these things all the time, and my daughter just dropped this whole deck yesterday and it went everywhere, and so she had to put it all back together. So, Chasing Cars by Snow Patrol. The Scientist, Coldplay. We have Apologize by One Republic. All right, we got some extra songs, but I'm going to go ahead and take them. So there are a lot of songs right now. You don't have to listen to all of them, but we have You and Me by the Hunna. This is a personal favorite of mine. And then we have Weightless by Arlo Parks. So if you guys want to screenshot to look that up afterwards, or just pick one song and look it up, ask your intuition, what's my message? And look up the lyrics or listen to the song. You're going to have a message there. All right, let's get you some message cards from this person. Here's the deck I want to use. All right. Have I lost everything? So some of them are worried about losing you. Ace of Cups, I love you. That was the opening card for this reading. So there's an I love you here. There's deep emotional fulfillment. For some of you, if there's this combination where you guys aren't together with this person, it could be like, I want to begin again. This also could be about leveling up in the connection. I'm addicted to you. That's another thing I didn't really touch on, the Devil. There could just be a lot of like lusty kind of energy. They're very addicted to you. They could be a little obsessed with thinking about you. It's not surprising with how much of a pedestal this person has put you on. Do you even care? See, so this person has a lot of self-deprecation at times. That's the downside of someone putting you on a pedestal, is they have a tendency to make you better than them, and then if they have any insecurities, it just highlights that. I know I talk about that a lot in readings. Words do hurt, so you may have said something to this person that has really hurt them. Maybe that's made them think that you don't care or that they've lost you. And they want you to know that even though they don't appear to be affected at times by words, they really do. They're affected by the things that you say. And if this isn't true for your situation, like if I'm feeling some people are in a great like new connection, You may need to realize that this person does take everything to heart. And they are more sensitive than they let on. We have one, reach out. This would be like an Ace of Swords. I think that's Ace of Swords. This is Lorraine from the Hermit Tarot's deck. I love this deck. So this person, if you haven't heard from them, they could want to initiate some sort of communication, to reach out. This is just like, I want to communicate with you. Let me hold you. You know, this person can't get enough of you. Like, I want to hold you. I want to be around you. It's like when you guys are together, it's like, it's on, right? It's like almost no, it's like basically magical. I think you relate to that too. And then that's just amazing. So I think you guys have a very strong sexual chemistry. And they feel very strongly towards you. And we have, I worry about us a lot on the bottom of the deck. So this person thinks about this a lot and they have worries about this connection. All right, let's look at some Hidden Truth Oracle. All right. I remember every detail of that day. So there's some day that they think about a lot. I have too much to lose. So they feel like they have a lot to lose and they're worried that they've lost everything. I miss seeing you. I do love you. I want to start over. I know, or you don't know how hard it was to let you go. I know that's not everyone's situation. Remember, just like the message cards, just like a general reading, not everything's going to fit for everybody. But if you aren't with this person, they definitely miss seeing you. And it was really hard for them to let go, but they do want to start over. I want you so badly. Yeah, there's definitely an addictive quality this person feels towards you. I wonder how you feel. They feel like you're hard to read as well. Like they can't quite put their finger down. You inspire them though. Like you're very uplifting to this person. And you are the best thing in my life. All right, I'm going to move into confirmation. So if you need extra little confirmation that this is indeed your person, I'm going to pull some letters, we'll channel some names, we'll pull some attributes, try to get you guys some more information with that. I just realized I'm missing some of my dice. Give me a moment. Okay. And then after confirmations, we'll do advice. So for those who need extra confirmation that this is indeed their person, can we provide that for them now? Okay. So we have 11th house, which is Aquarius. This also could be an online connection. The 11th house rules technology. So somebody could be in IT, something like that. It's also humanitarian efforts. So someone could be big into volunteering. We have Gemini here, which rules the 3rd house, so communication. Someone also could work with using their voice, broadcasting, singing, something like that. There could be a sibling connection for some of you, or you could be neighbors. We have the 9th house, which is Sagittarius energy. This is also travel. Again, I'm getting a distance vibe again. Somebody could travel for a living. This also could be someone that has gone in for higher learning, like doctorate, masters, those kinds of things, you or them. We have another 9th house. Also want to give a nod to November, March, September. We have another 3, so March again, 3rd of the month. Someone, I feel like 3-3 is important, maybe 33, maybe see 33 a lot. And we have number 1, which would represent Aries, 1st house. The 3 is Gemini, which is already here. So 1st house energy. I keep hearing firstborn, so someone might have come from a family of a lot of kids, but they're the firstborn as well. Anything else from this? All right, want to move on. Can we get some more confirmations for those who need it, please? We have a reader, so someone's an avid reader, someone could be a tarot reader, someone could just be good at reading people. driven and well-rounded. I'm hearing like somebody works for a newspaper in some capacity or something like that as well. All right, for those who need extra confirmation, can we please provide that to them? All right, we have well-rounded again. This person would be good at a lot of different things. All right, we have the 4th house, so Cancer energy showing up. And we'll also want to give a nod to April. We have Gemini showing up again. Someone could be a twin as well, like an actual, like, not just talking about like twin flame, but like a twin. There's a letter. We have smart and foreign. So someone could be from a different place. You guys are from different locations. All right, and let's get some letters for those that need confirmation. Hopefully your person's initials, or maybe I'll channel their name. Let's see what comes up. JVUD. I'm hearing juvenile, like as in like someone may have been in trouble in their youth, like they were in juvenile detention. All right, so JVUDNELII. So we have double letters and a T. Dune. Someone could live close to the ocean. If you come to Florida, please don't walk on the dunes. That's all I have to say. Okay. Lit. I'm hearing like there was a band in the 90s and 2000s called Lit. What song was that? Their famous song. I can't think of it. All right, let's channel some names. Jaden, Jude. Someone really likes being naked. We have nude. Like it's like a thing. Like maybe they're nudist or something like that, or you are. Niv or Neve, something close to that. Nevea? Tilly. Someone may lay tile, do tile work or construction, something like that. Dudley. Here in Jasper. Nick. Niles or Nil. I already said Tilly, right? They keep giving me Tilly. It's weird, interesting. I don't hear that name ever. I had a great grandmother named Tilly, and that's who they keep showing me. There could be something about Louisiana. They keep reminding me of Tilly, and she lived in Louisiana, so maybe that's the connection there. Veda. Vincent. Someone could work in a restaurant. Dine. June. Someone's name could be June. Someone could be born in June. I don't think that month came up. Someone's a diver, like deep sea kind of diving. I feel like someone does old 50s like style dancing. Maybe someone's just like or even a ballroom dancer. Ivan. Luke. Someone's really big into art. They're like showing me the Louvre in Paris or in France. 10. One in 10. I don't exactly know what that means. 1 in 10 is what my guides are telling me. Maybe someone's that firstborn of 10 or something. It's a lot of kids these days. Tony. So Anthony, Tony, Antony. I want to say Devarius. Any other names? Tova. Dunn. Maybe someone's last name is Dunn. Linda, Lindy. Indy, Indiana, India. Lucky, like that would be someone's nickname is Lucky. I guess your name could be Lucky. Nigel, Victor, Vincent. I'm gonna give Victoria just because they keep showing my mom's family. These are people I haven't met, so it's interesting that they're showing me someone that I haven't seen a picture of, but I, for some reason, know it's my mom's Aunt Tilly. So weird. Eden. I said Jaden, right? Johnny. Like calling out the ton, so maybe someone likes Bridgerton. Someone could be a vet or work with animals, or be a like a military veteran. Did I say Dalton, Denton? Nicola. So I want to talk about Tesla. Unity, something about unity, like someone has it on their shirt. Like they're showing me like it on their shirt or something. Unity. Maybe someone has a tattoo with it. I don't know. They're showing me a shirt with unity on it. So that's also giving me like pride vibes right now. So that may be resonant for some of you. Evan, Yvonne. There's a T name I'm missing, and I'm sorry, but your person's initials are already here. They also give me names that I don't know, guys, so I do my best to try to get them out, but I'm like, I don't know it, so you know, get a baby book and look their names. Okay, that's pretty much all I'm getting. If you see your person's name that I didn't call out, please take that. I did say John, right? All right, Dawn, I guess, is there. Jovi. All right, anyways, you guys will see it. So there you guys go. I'm going to move on to the advice section. So if you feel like you need some extra advice about this connection, I look forward to getting you guys that now. So we're going to use the After Tarot. So can we get some advice for anyone in pile 1? Any advice on what they should do about this connection around this time? Advice. Pile 1. What's their advice? The World in reverse. Six of Swords. Okay. I hear you. I hear you. Two of Cups. I don't know how this advice is going to come over. So if you're open-minded, please take this or leave this. But this feels like it has to do with this person, but not at the same time, but it is affecting this connection. The answer you want is in the work you're avoiding to do. I might not just have been talking about this person compartmentalizing. You guys may both be doing that, but there is some unhealed parts. There's some unhealed karma that's holding you back from moving forward in love. So it might be something where you need to address, okay, does this person's inability, wherever their inabilities are, where does that trigger me? Can I use that to go, hey, my triggers are my body's internal system going, there's an old wound here that needs to be tended to. The universe will do that and show you things over and over, because there's a cycle that there's work around relationships, that there could be a wound around relationships, could be from your childhood. There's a child here that needs to be worked on, needs to be healed. Energetically, for you to move forward in your life in general, not just with this, but it is affecting this connection. So if you know what I'm talking about, please don't ignore it. You're the greatest body of work you will ever, you're the greatest thing to ever invest in is yourself and your time and your healing and your journey and focusing on where you want to go. But I do feel like there is, like, if you feel like you've been in like a holding pattern in lots of areas of your life, it's because there's some work that needs to be done or uncovered, and loving yourself a little bit more and having grace for yourself through that is going to be helpful. Okay. All right, what else for advice? Pile one. Advice pile one. She who prepares, formulates, strategize, devise. So yeah, come up with a plan on how you want to approach this. We have a very warrior looking girl here. Wow, what a beautiful, this deck is just stunning. This is the Aliqui Oracle. So yeah, approach this, if you're approaching your healing, as like, I think journaling, like writing down, okay, this person does this, what does that make me feel? Where does that stem from? Like doing shadow work on your triggers, because they're aching to be healed, but you might need to be strategic about that. And then we have she who grants wishes, wish, desire, hope. And ask yourself, what do you want? Where are you trying to get your life to? I feel like there is a need to self-focus when it comes, like this person's dealing with their own stuff, like that self-care was here, like refocus on your own healing. And it's going to affect all your external relationships in lots of different ways when you heal these old wounds that you have. All right, boom. I just dropped half this deck, darn it. Telling you, I told you I'd like butterfingers. Not that I have never had that, but it's interesting. So maybe someone has some arthritis stuff or a finger grip thing. It's interesting. I'm having a hard time. It's like, I think that's an MS thing. So I don't know, maybe someone I'm tapping into their energy has that. I'm having a hard time keeping a hold of stuff. That's not my norm. All right, let's see. One last thing of advice for pile one. Rest, slow down. You don't have to solve everything today. So maybe rest, strategize, you know, and just focus on your wishes. But give yourself the gift of rest, guys, okay? If you have a tendency to do, or when you are resting, if you're thinking about all the things you should be doing and you're not, that's not actually resting. So giving yourself grace and allowing yourself to rest. Or listen to me giving you permission to do it if it makes you feel better. I am very much like that, so I get it. But slow down, and you don't have to, and this also doesn't have to be figured out today. This connection with this person, like if you find yourself getting anxious, like where's this going? What are we doing? Blah, 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 and getting stuck in your head about that, just breathe it out, let it go. And you don't, it doesn't have to be solved right now. It's okay. It's okay. As I looked up, it was 4:44 on this pile. I know not in the timing where you're going to be watching it because the intro is attached to this, but as recording, I looked up and saw that, and that is 444s. Fours are protection, so you are divinely protected, you're divinely guided at this time. So just a friendly reminder. All right, guys, so thank you guys so much for spending your time with me. If you're interested in a personal reading, you can find that in the description box below. And I look forward to seeing you guys in a future reading. Bye, guys. Hello, my lovely friends. For pile two, you picked this fire and ice quartz here. You guys can see that it's all crackled, pretty cool. And move that one. And the Ace of Cups from the Crystal Vision Tarot, donated by the lovely Casey over at Mosaic Mermaid. And we are going over how is your person currently feeling and thinking about you. I'm going to start with an energetic check-in just to help you know if you're in the right spot. The goal for the energy check-in, hopefully everything resonates together, but at least some of it, just to help you know in the right spot. And I will also do confirmations at the end of each pile. All right, you guys have 2 there. Energy check-in pile 2, please. Energy check-in pile 2. I hope everyone's doing well. Thank you for tuning in. It's so lovely to have you here. And as a reader who reads energy, I can honestly say that it's lovely to have you guys here. I do feel a mixture of energy, but overall, I feel like someone needs a really big hug. So I wish I could give you a hug. Okay, but moving along, let's do energy check-in. We have dry desert number 31. So there could be a feeling of feeling parched. I am feeling thirsty, but Pablo's dog, right? But feeling deprived or feeling like in need of more. Like never quite quenched here with the dry desert. We have full moon in Capricorn, take a reality check. So there could have been a recent evaluation of this connection or trying to, you know, am I being real? Like questioning that kind of thing. We have boundaries, firm boundaries are needed now. So it could be some boundaries that have recently been put in place, or maybe that's something you've considered putting in boundaries, or your person put in boundaries, something around there. We have romance though. So within this connection, it is very romantic. There are, you know, there could be romantic dates. Like I feel like the candles are important here. Like somebody might be really big on candles. I mean, it's not like a light thing. It's like candles, like more candles. I don't know why I feel like saying that, but the guides are highlighting the candles here. Maybe also someone recently had a birthday. Okay. We have bad karma. So bad karma. So there is possibly someone did something that has caused bad karma or hasn't acted properly. And so, because karma is our lessons, right? So things we came here to learn. We can add karma to ourselves by doing not so great things. Someone also might be really into skulls. And then we have grudge holder. We have more candles. So someone also could be maybe actually working candle magic as well, but a grudge holder. So interesting collection of energy here. So kind of, I'm interested to see what comes up in this pile. It definitely feels like there's some friction in the connection at this time. So let's see, how is pile 2's person feeling about them? Pile 2, how is their person feeling about them, the connection, anything else that needs to come out? Someone actually like lives by the desert or has recently done a retreat at the desert too. They're also showing me someone like needing to go to like the ER or get like a banana bag for dehydration. So that might be relevant for somebody as well. Like IV fluids for dehydration. We have an 8 of Pentacles. We have a 7 of Pentacles. There could be a work connection for some of you with this person. The Moon, Pisces showing up. Justice, Libra showing up. And then 8 of Swords. How is this person feeling about you? There is some sort of limiting belief here, or someone feeling tied up by a situation or a circumstance. That's interesting. Okay, the message is coming in, it's an interesting one. So it feels very specific. So If this isn't your case, like if this isn't your case, this might not be your reading, and that's okay. It feels like this person feels like there is a lot of hard work that has to be put in to get back either in good graces or to fix things here. It's not that this person doesn't see your value. They just feel like either I need to put in the work or I have to put in the work. There are fears and limitations that this person feels towards this connection when really all they want is to be balanced. They see you as someone who is fair, but you may have recently put in the boundaries. This may be where this is like, I really need to put in the work. I really need to invest my time. But there is fear that's running through this person's mind about, can I do that? Can I fix it? Can I get back into their good graces? And there's also fear about this person feels about you truly seeing them with the moon here, because this person sees you a bit as like you're very just, you're very loyal, you feel kind of different from them in a way, and that there's a nervousness about you seeing them, like they have their own limitations around how people view them or how you would view them if you knew all the things about them. So again, that's a limiting belief on their side. It's under here, Page of Wands, Three of Swords. There could be some heartache going on with you guys or them towards this. Wouldn't be surprising if there's been a boundary put in place. I'm going to clarify this with the After Tarot. Can you clarify how this person is feeling? Clarify this Eight of Pentacles, please. We have the Eight of Pentacles clarifying the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, like I was saying, it's not that this person feels like you're a lot of work. It feels like there's a lot of work that needs to be done here. Can we clarify the Seven of Pentacles? Two of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I feel like this person doesn't know where to start. It's like, I need to invest my time. I need to fix this, but this Two of Wands being in reverse, I don't know where this is going. And there's a fear around like, what if I spend all my time trying to fix this and it can't be fixed? Okay, clarify the Moon, please. The Hermit. Yeah, there is a fear of being seen. The Hermit can be about, being cloaked into and going within. It's a card of healing, though. It's a card of introspection. It's a card of really looking within, like doing your shadow work, those kinds of things. Give a nod to Virgo here as well. It's like this person is afraid for you to see the real them. This person could really think that they're a snake, that they don't have redeeming qualities. This person is kind of hard on themselves and how they view themselves. Yeah, there's the Ace of Cups in reverse. I mean, we have an Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay. I keep hearing how could you love someone like me? How could you forgive me? How can we move forward? So yeah, this limiting belief feels like it's out of their control. And they don't quite know, they know it's a lot of work to get back to this, but they don't know how to even start. And there's a fear of rejection from this person as well. But this person rejects a lot of parts of themselves. There's a part of them that truly believes they don't deserve to be loved. We did have grudge holder here. So I feel like this person, it kind of feels like, it reminds me of someone who has had a lot of really bad things happen in their life, and for some reason they believe that they deserve it, that life is out to get them kind of vibe. And I get that, when crappy things happen to us, it's hard not to view it that way, right? But working through that is a different reading. Won't go there. But this person, it kind of feels like they feel like the universe is out to get them, like they're being punished for things that they've done. Like they're undeserving of your love. Because why would an angel like you love a snake like them? This person, okay, so and I want to peel this back a little bit because we are asking about how they feel about you. I do see this person seeing you as very much like an angel. You're a person that's loyal. We have 2 dogs here. You're a person that they again feels like they're opposite. Another dog. This person sees you as loyal. They also see that you've put the hard work in. It's like, but can I match that? Also, there's a feeling of they're not sure if you guys are aligned, like in your future. It's like a vibe of someone who'd want to give you the world, but they don't feel like they have the world to give you. Like this is a person that's really, really hard on themselves, really down on themselves. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they've recently been through like a lot of bad luck, so to speak. Like someone's been through some hard times and it's really gotten them down. And so it's like the vibe, like it never works out for me. Someone's name may start with an M. I know that's upside down, but my guides are like highlighting this M. I will do confirmations at the end of this pile though. So this person doesn't know where to start, how to reach, how to communicate. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's that boundaries, you've blocked them or kind of made it really hard for them to get a hold of you. I'm sure in your mind, you know, if you block them on everywhere, you're like, there's still carrier pigeons if you really try, you know. Send smoke signals. Be outside my house with a boombox over your head, playing Peter Gabriel, like something like that, you know. It almost feels like there is a testing going on. Like, are you going to put in the hard work? Are you really going to invest your time? Are you really going to make this happen? Are you going to let this slide through your fingers? And I feel like that's justified in this energy, like where you've put these boundaries in. There's a reason behind it, you know? And I think this person sees that too, but they don't know how to even restart this communication. Like they can't quite see their way through. That doesn't mean you have to give them an invitation. It's up to you, but interesting. All right, let's get some insight. More insight on how this person's feeling towards pile 2, please. How's this person feeling towards pile 2? Twin flames, yin yang, balance, union, duality, complement, polar opposites. Yeah, you're like, again, the angel to their devil kind of vibe. Even though they don't like the word devil. I want to say that because it's more common, but I keep getting snake to their beast. Okay. Some of you may be on the twin flame journey. Friendly reminder, that's about a journey to ourselves more than romantic connection, but take that or leave that. We did have wedding rings and key on a ring that fell out, but so some of you, there's maybe someone that you're married to. They feel like the love is lost. Like I keep getting drawn back to this Ace of Cups. And it's like there was so much potential for love, and here it's their lack of, I don't know. I feel like you've put in boundaries, you're being fair to yourself, and they feel like the love is gone. They may be afraid also that they've lost your love. Like all the love you had for them at one time has been like poured out. They also could feel like you're holding a grudge against them. But whatever boundaries these are, I think that you did them for yourself. And I commend you for that. As hard as that is, I don't think it was easy. If you're on the edge of that, that may be something you're contemplating doing. Okay, so date. Get back out there, meeting someone new, setting a date online. So this person would want to have some sort of date. That does feel like this is like a desire to rekindle things. Blowing kiss, unconditional love, giving and receiving. Okay, this person does very much have a lot of feelings for you, a lot of love for you. Again, I think there's just a lot of stuff has happened, you know? If this wasn't in their past, it's just between the two of you guys. Like there's just been, you know, possibly some toxic traits. If you guys are on this journey, that's all about triggering each other for growth, and it's like my guides always tell me it's more about accelerated soul growth versus romantic connection. But not saying couldn't be both, but it's not an easy connection is what I'm trying to say. Even if you don't relate to that, this would still just be reminiscent of really hard, triggering, catalyzing type connection. It's like mirroring the parts about us that we need to heal. Okay, so let's look at some hidden truths in this connection. What are some hidden truths that our viewer might not know? What are some hidden truths in this connection? Knight of Pentacles. That this person is loyal and dependable to, or like loyal to you. The Knight of Pentacles is very slow moving energy. So you also might not realize that they are still coming. They are still putting in work towards this. And Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, you don't realize that they are trying to invest time here. They might not know how to do it, but they are doing it. Slow and steady wins the race kind of vibe. Okay, what are some challenges in this connection? Some challenges. Eight of Pentacles. The amount of work that it's going to take to fix this is the challenge. Eight of Pentacles 3 times today. Some of you may have a work connection because that's all over this. I'm sure I said that already, but that is the challenge. So maybe some of you guys work together and you can't actually be together. And that is the challenge. We have so much pentacle energy. So I have to give a nod to earth signs with all this pentacled energy. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Okay. Back to like, I do believe that there is a big vibe of blocking here because this person, like, I can't reach out. And again, I feel like it's a funny joke that maybe someone told one of their friends, well, there's always a carrier pigeon if they really want to figure it out, you know? Yeah. But the challenge is the amount of work. Also, some of them, there could be challenges around money here as well. They might not have the money. Like if there's a distance, they might not have the money to get to you. They might not have the money to do what they need to do. There could be like someone could have lost a job. That also could be a challenge where they're focused in on work a lot. Okay, so let's move on to song cards. So with the song cards, if you know the song, cool. If you don't and you feel compelled, look up the lyrics. There'll be a message for you there. So pile 2's song cards. Pile 2 song cards. Way too many. All the songs, okay. Pile 2 song cards. What are their messages? If In Your Eyes by Peter Gabriel's in here, I'm going to laugh really hard just because I talked about the Say Anything scene. I would love that. All right, let's see. We have Layla by Eric Clapton. We have Perfect by Ed Sheeran. We have Make Me Whole by Emile Leroux. I could be saying that wrong. And Asai Fu by Juan Gabriel. I have Gabriel. Might not be the Peter Gabriel. All right. It wasn't there, but I'm also going to give a nod to Peter Gabriel's In Your Eyes. I do have that because they keep showing me that scene from Say Anything with John Cusack with the boombox over his head. So there are your songs if you want to take a screenshot. If you want to take a screenshot and look those up afterwards, pick one or all of them to listen to. All right, let's get you some message cards. Message cards, these. Pile 2. Messages does the person have? Ooh. It was just a small bump in the road. It's not what you think it is. I love myself more and so should you. Okay. Yes. I miss the good old days. And I pushed you away, but actually I need you back. More message cards. The thought of you with someone else drives me insane. I'm lost right now and I am confused. Maybe this break is for a good reason. Maybe this time apart will help us come back together. I hope you don't find out that I've been watching your social media. Okay. Someone's got an eye on you. I don't know why I let you go. We belong together. I regret walking away. I hate the distance between us. It doesn't feel good. Sometimes I wonder if saying I'm sorry is enough. All right, and all right, get a couple more for you. Pile 2. I need you in my life again. I think of you as soon as I open my eyes. I'm not ready to face the truth. We did have the 8 of Swords. I'm so grateful for the inspiration you brought into my life. I was scared because I care so much. Ooh, flyer. You make my soul happy. I will always love you no matter what. I'm so confused why it is like this now, and I wish you would give me a sign. All right, so that's the reading. I'm going to move on to confirmations for those who need it. If you need extra confirmation, this is your person. Try to get that for you now. So pile 2, for those who need extra confirmation, can we please provide that to them now? Okay. All right, we have Cancer. Cancer rules the 4th house, so there could be a home connection, a realtor connection, a mother connection as well with Cancer. We have the number 4, so that's 4th house, everything I just said. We have the number 5, which would be Leo energy for the 5th house. Children, playful, gambling, affairs. We have the 6th house, so Virgo energy. Routine, someone could be in health and fitness. Someone could be like, have a lot of anxiety or big into details, the fine details. And we have 1-1. So 11-11 could be important for some of you. 1st house would be Aries. It's also new beginnings, but it's also the house of self. All right, so 4, we would be April, we have January, we have May, as well as June here for months. And any combination of those numbers for you. All right, let's get some attributes for those that need extra confirmation that this is their person. Life of the party, active, but shy. So one of you could be like life of party, the other one shy. We did have smart, so someone might be like, I'm hearing high IQ. Someone has a high IQ. All right. Like someone might be a triathlete, like the active, I'm like seeing someone doing multiple things, so it's giving me like triathlete vibes. It's not true for everybody, but I felt the need to point that out for somebody. All right, let's see. We have desert again. That's interesting. From past, so you've known this person before. This could be a past life connection. We have the 1st house that says self, new, and first. We have the 2nd house, so Taurus showing up. Value, material senses, self-esteem. And then we have a 3 of Cups and Chariot. So Cancer energy. 3rd party connection or something that started off as friends, or you know them through your friends, mutual friends. All right, let's get you some letters. And I'll channel some names too. All right, let's get some letters. Okay, T, X, N, C, O, E, L, and another X. Double X. Someone might like Dos Equis, like the beer, or cerveza. Hearing Connor, Tony, Lonnie, they're showing me an old cell phone company that I don't think makes cell phones anymore. At least not that I know of. Nextel. They keep showing me like a Nextel old phone, so I don't know if someone maybe sells cell phones or something. But Nextel, I don't know if that means something to somebody. But my guides are literally, I for a small time worked in payroll for a cell phone company. Anyways, why they're showing me that. I'm trying to think what my boss's names were. Brandon and Brian. So those names might be Brandon and Brian. Also, I'll give the name Jody, because why they're showing me that whole thing, I don't know. Okay, Colton, Colts. I think I said Colin. Maybe I didn't. Connor. Xavier. This could be your ex. Next. Hearing Owen. Nolan. Said Colt, right? So there's someone could have like a horse connection as well. Neil or no. My guides started showing me old actors that I don't know their names. What movie is that? Oh my gosh. I'm seeing this old 80s movie that had, oh my God, I can't think of anybody's name, but they're showing me the mom that was in it. It's Mr. Mom. Maybe Mr. Mom. Why can't, Michael Keaton is in that, but they're showing me the woman that was in there, and I don't know the actress's name or her name in that movie. So if you know the movie Mr. Mom and there's some connection there, that's such an interesting thing. For I haven't thought of that actress, and I can't remember. I don't know what else she's been in. I think she was in Clue. Maybe she wasn't. I don't know. I don't know what else she was in or why they're showing me her. I don't know her name though. But now I'm hearing the name Deborah. I don't know if that's her name. All right. Someone could have recently sent a note or written a note. Notee. Notel. Noel. Noel. Tolly. Hearing Leto as well. Leto. Give a nod to Jared. Maybe someone's name is Jared. Xerxes or Circe. I want to say something sounds similar to caveat, but that's not what they're saying. So you would know if your person's name sounds similar to caveat. Seviat. I have no idea what that's about. I'm trying to get better at this channeling thing, names thing, guys. It is new to me, so thanks for being patient. I know you guys get excited when I do say your person's name. Lionel, Leon, Lyle, neon, like something written in neon. So someone has like a neon sign. Cleo, Chloe, Cillian. But what I was trying to say, we all have to be new at something, right? So I can't be afraid to look silly online. Oh, you never learn. Okay. So I do like when you guys let me know that your person's name did pop up. Like I'm hearing like Knowles, like maybe someone, and this may just be a connection because I live in Florida, like the Seminoles, like FSU. I know not all my people are in America. You guys are all over the place. And I do love when you guys tell me where you're watching from too. That's super cool. Elliot. Nicholas. There's some CE name that they keep trying to give me and I'm not getting it, so, but you would already see your person's initial, so that's okay. All right, I'm gonna stop with the trying to channel, but there are the letters if you wanna look it over, and if you see your person's name in there and I didn't say it, just take it, or their initials, please take that, or yours. All right, and I'm gonna move on to advice that you may need to hear at this time if you wanna stick around for that. If not, thank you so much for being here. All right, so advice. Advice for pile 2. What is their advice at this time? Pile 2's advice. I need some water. Dry as a desert and parched. Okay. Advice for pile 2. The Hierophant. The Magician. Ten of Swords. Be empowered in who you are and what you need. Like if you believe, like your beliefs that are right for you, please honor those. Stand in your power, even if things end, even if things like hard endings are hard endings, okay? And just because something hurts doesn't mean that it wasn't meant to end or it needed a pause or needed to stop, you know, and even when just because things hurt doesn't mean it wasn't the right choice. If you made a choice in this connection and you chose yourself and your beliefs and what you needed for you and you stood in your power, even if it hurt, it was the right thing for you. So don't second guess yourself there, okay? All right, I'm gonna pull a couple cards. What other advice do we have for pile 2? She who flies, dare, do, reach, Valeris. So yeah, fly high, my friend. Like do what you need to do. This really feels like a message around honoring yourself, honoring your true authenticity. Like dare to be bold, dare to be yourself, even if it causes things to end or causes people not to understand. When you're putting yourself first and what you need, please honor that. And I know that's hard, especially if you came from a place in your life where you people pleased most of your life. And when you start choosing yourself, it's gonna feel very awkward or like you're doing something wrong. But if you're honestly doing stuff with your best needs, like just do that. Keep choosing yourself over and over again. And then one last little piece of advice for anyone else who needs advice. Potential. The littlest keys can open the heaviest door. This was my card for me today. How fun is that? For a different situation, but just remember the littlest key can open the heaviest door. You know, we kind of talked about in this reading a lot, like this person would have to put in a lot of work and they think that, you know what, they can do it, but let them come to you. If you chose something where you picked yourself, they can do hard things, but they have to put a little bit of trying into it, you know? And then this could just be a sidebar. This could be something you needed to know, that the littlest key can open the heaviest door. So there is potential there in something for you, pile 2, okay? All right, I'm gonna end this here. Thank you guys so very much for spending your time with me. If you're interested in a personal reading, you can find the information in the description box below. As always, I look forward to seeing you guys in a future reading, but I appreciate you being here for this one. Thank you guys. Have a good one. Bye. Hello, hello, my lovely friends. For pile 3, you picked the Polychrome Jasper. Cool little crystal I've had forever. And we are going over how your person is currently thinking and feeling about you and the connection. I'm going to start with an energy check-in just to help you know if you're in the right spot. My intention with this is hopefully all of it will resonate for you, but or at least something within these cards that are pulled are going to help you know you're in the right spot. So, pile 3 energy check-in. All right, 2 there. Pile 3. Energy check-in. Pile 3, energy check-in. Pile 3, I just realized there's a card from another deck stuck in here. Energy check-in. But now I feel like I didn't notice that when I shuffled it the past 2 piles, so I feel like that needed to be here. So, pile 3, energy check-in. Hope everyone is doing well. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoy the reading. So, okay, we have Sacred Pull, 47. But this is a pull, but I'm hearing like pull, like feeling like you're being pulled to this connection. There's something that's a pulling vibe. But there could be a pull connection. Maybe there's like a swimming moment that had something to do. But it could also feel like at times you like drowned in this connection, or yeah, it feels like all consuming or all enveloping, like how you would feel with like water in a pool. But there, with the sacred here, I feel like there is like a divinity to this connection as well. Being very like, I don't know if somebody had like a near-death experience with drowning, because as soon as I said drowned in this pool, like that actually happened to me as a child. I did die and get brought back to life. But as soon as I said it, it was like ding, 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 like that's true for somebody else too. So hello, fellow NDE, if you're here. All right, we have Field of Dreams. We have these 3 little fairies sitting on some eggs. I just watched this movie over the weekend. Field of Dreams. So there could also be a baseball connection. But this feels very intuitive. Watching that movie back after I hadn't seen it in a long time, like hearing all the things, I was like, oh my gosh, I understand what that's like following those sparks. So there is a sacredness to this connection, or feeling like there's just a knowingness to this connection as well. Again, 4721, we do have freedom. So there could have been some recent freedom going on. Someone could feel free in this connection. Someone could have been released from this connection. Take that for how it fits. We have full moon in Sagittarius, see the bigger picture. So there's something about, we have dreams, we have see the bigger picture, like seeing like the vastness of this connection and the sacredness. We have vulnerability. You can be completely open with this person. So there's a level of vulnerability in this connection that may be new or unlike you've experienced before in the past. This person may feel like they can be vulnerable with you as well. Okay, so this is the card that was in here. This is not the most favorable card, but some of you may resonate with this feeling. And this says one-sided love. There's a lack of emotional balance or fulfillment in this relationship. Love and feelings are not being reciprocated. There's a lack of emotional connection and depth. One person in a relationship doesn't share the same romantic feelings as the other. This may pertain to an imbalance of a give and take. So there could be a feeling of like, I'm giving more than you're giving me. Even though the rest of this feels like really good, there could be that sense of like, what's really going on here? Am I giving more? Am I not getting enough out of this connection? And then also we have no facts. Never has the facts, makes stuff up, lies. So there could feel like there is a feeling of lies at times. This person could feel like you're not being honest with them, or vice versa. Huh, super interesting. These cards, it's like, I don't know, there could be, what am I trying to say? It's like the feeling like one side, certain parts of this connection, or maybe started off this way and now you've ended up this way. It's like, how did we end with this feeling like things are lies and one-sided when it started off so strong? All right. Interesting energy. Not sure what to make of all of this, but if it is resonant for you, then let's jump in. If that doesn't resonate with you at all, maybe pick a different pile. Oops, let me put this ace back in here. And we're using the Tarot of the Curious Creatures by Chris Ann. It's one of my all-time favorite deck creators. I heard she's supposed to be making a new deck, but I've seen glimpses of it and I'm like, oh my gosh, please put that out. But I haven't seen anything about that. But I want a new Chris Ann deck. So, all right. Pile 3. How is their person thinking and feeling about them, please? How is the person thinking and feeling? Temperance. So Temperance is about blending. It's about alchemy. It's about, you know, turning lead into gold. But it's more about balance. So this person could feel like you balance them out. You bring balance into this connection. Though I feel like there's like the contrasting view. It's like this energy down here is feeling a little fed up. Maybe you've given a lot to this connection. You've been really open and honest and vulnerable, and you don't feel like you're getting it back from this person, but yet they're viewing it as very balanced. They feel like, you know, they feel secure and confident in your connection. The Queen of Pentacles, okay. When she shows up in a thinking feeling that this person sees your value. It's like you're very worthy. You hold a lot of value in this person's mind. We have the Hierophant. So sorry, this is Sagittarius energy and this is Taurus energy. This would be traditional beliefs. This would be someone seeing you a bit as a guru or a spiritual mentor. Huh. Wow, we have the Empress as one of my candles blew out. We have 3 major arcana, and then the bottom of the deck we have the Chariot. Interesting. Okay. Hold on, let me, I don't burn myself. All right, let me redo this. Sorry for the delay. Got to relight my Shawshank Redemption candle. If anyone gets why I'm calling this a Shawshank Redemption candle, I love you for understanding what that is. It's a little obscure, but if you get it, you get it. Okay, back to this. The interesting part, guys, if this is how you feel like you feel connected, you feel like you've been vulnerable, but you're starting to feel it's one-sided, you know, maybe you should be free from this, something like that. This person's not seeing it that way. They feel like you give them your all. Like this could be a sense of like a giver and a taker. This person may have a tendency to take more than they give, but it's no shortage of how they see you. They're extremely attracted to you with the Empress energy. The Chariot energy here, this is Cancer energy, by the way, and this is like wanting to go further with this connection. Like you bring them into balance. They see your worth. There's like a mentor vibe. So yeah, it is feeling a little like you give a lot and they take a lot. There's a lot of passion that they feel towards you with this Knight of Wands. We have Hermit, Virgo energy here. You're like the guiding light to this person. They might not realize how much they're taking and how little they're giving. They feel a little immature, you know, emotionally immature at times. Like it's that vibe of like, If you're a parent, you'll get this. I know my kids love me, but damn. It's very but there's nothing wrong. I'm supposed to. I'm their parent, you know. But it can be draining, so that's maybe how you feel. Maybe it does feel a little bit like parent-child connection at a time, like you're always taking, you know, or taking care of them, something like that. But boy, they feel like they have it made in the shade kind of vibe here. I want to give a nod to Taurus and Libra here as well with the Empress, because it's ruled by Venus. Venus rules Libra and Taurus. I think I did that before where I accidentally said Leo for some reason. So maybe there's some Leo vibes in this as well. I'm going to clarify all these. Interesting. But yeah, your person thinks very highly of you. They see your worth. They think you're very nurturing. I think about Chariot being associated with Cancer. That's very motherly energy, nurturing energy. Yeah. I just think that they maybe they're just a little oblivious. You know, we did have the emotional depth connection. Like, so you could be like deep as an abyss. Like you're this sacred pool, right? And they might be a little more surface level than you. So you would feel like, I'm just waiting, or, you know, like treading water here. And they're like, wee, you know. I don't know. All right. I'm not trying to put this person down, but you just feel deep, like the energy, the difference between the energy, it feels like depth versus someone that's not as deep or isn't there yet in their emotional involvement or evolution as a soul. All right, can we clarify this Temperance, please? Judgment card. There is a level of them, like the way you teach them, like how skilled you are, really makes them want to evolve, though. You do make them want to elevate themselves and get to that next level. So you're inspiring to them. You have the Star. I feel like they need to, this little deck's a little, it's just drawings and it's just art. It's not supposed to matter on YouTube, but sometimes they get you. All right. Yeah, this person thinks very highly. They think you're beautiful. They think you're the star of the show. You're shining. You're you know, kind of thing. Some of you you may be older than this person, or there could just be like there's just a maturity level difference. It's kind of coming in. Like my guides always show me certain people or connections or something. So I am seeing a friend that I know, and he happens to be married to a woman that's older than him, which awesome. She rocks for that. But I do feel like it is kind of, I know him, I don't know her. And sometimes I wonder if it's a little taxing on her at times because he's a little childish at times. So that's kind of how this is vibing. So there might not be an age difference, but there's like emotional maturity difference. I'm not saying this person is like an F-up or something like that. They don't come in like that. It's just, they're not at your level. Like it's student-teacher kind of vibe. Oh, we have the Sun in the reverse. So there is a vibe of them. There's a part of them that recognizes that. They're not at your level. They don't quite feel like they bring to the table what you bring to the table. An Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. We had this in the same position as last pile. Totally different reading though. Okay. So this person might not feel, they feel like you have more, like there's really not much to do. This could be you in just a power position maybe. You make more, you do more in life, you're more established in life, and this person just isn't there yet. That's why I'm getting this age difference vibe. But it's this feeling like you're like self-made, and so what does this person offer you? So there's insecurity that's kind of trickling in, even though they think that they have it made in the shade. This is all great. You may have pointed this out to this person though recently, that you feel like it's one-sided and they're like, no, 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 you know, and you may feel like they're lying or they're never quite factual. And so it's starting to make them realize that, okay, I may need to step up to the plate here. Because there is a feeling of, what do I offer this? What do I bring to the table? You already have everything you need. Some of them, I do feel like they're trying to ride your coattails a little bit, so just keep that in mind. But it's also a feeling of, I don't even know where to begin. Because you have it all. What could I give you? What could I give the person that has it all, kind of thing. Realizing that maybe you just want their, you know, their honesty, their love, their depth. Yeah. I do feel like you guys are financially, like, breadwinner kind of vibe. You're set. You're also a very balanced and objective and honest person that they do appreciate about you. But they're very attracted to you with the Empress being here. But they see you a little bit as like a teacher vibe, or the master and student. Like, you're just a level above. Okay, let's get some more insight to feelings. Can we get some more insight to how this person is feeling towards pile 3? We have self-indulgence coming out with Cupid arrow. So love is coming, surprise invitation, struck by love. But we also have self-worth, shadow work, self-appreciation, but self-indulgence. And I think that they indulge in your love. They really, really enjoy it a lot. They have a lot of feelings for you. They do. How could they not, pile 3? Like, pile 3, I think you know that, like, your value here. If you don't, please take a look in the mirror, because this person definitely sees it. But that's not the only importance. Like, if you're curious, are they with me just because of what I give them? There is a level of it, but I don't think that's fully what it is. They are struck by love here. They do feel a little smitten with you. But where that difference comes in, it just highlights what they don't have to offer. So I think that brings up a vulnerability and insecurity on their part. Healing heart, healing heartbreak, toxicity, addictions, abusive relationship. So you're helping them heal. You could be healing old injuries, old things. Possibly, I don't think that you did any of that. Then we have snake, competition, enemy, the other woman, look over your shoulder. So I feel like that's very specific for somebody watching. There might be some other involvement. Just if you had, this would only be if you already have inkling that this person maybe has a wandering eye or there's something else going on. Take that as confirmation. If that's not your situation, do not make that fit. That's very specific. Okay. All right, let's look at some hidden truths in this connection. Hidden truths. What are some hidden truths in this connection? 3 of Pentacles. I think the hidden truth, this can work out. They're also, ooh. Sorry. Somebody, there's third party involvement. I hate saying that, guys, but it is coming up. But again, unless you've already had some sort of inkling, don't take that. I feel like the rabbit is important here. So I don't know if there's a connection with someone with rabbits or hair. Like, I'm thinking about, like, my guides are telling me the different, like, names for a rabbit, but I don't fully understand why. So one of the names for a rabbit would be hare, H-A-R-E. But so maybe there's a hair connection. They're also giving, like, what's the constellation? Lepus? I don't know if that means anything to anyone. Different names of the rabbit. Bunny? I don't know. Okay. Hidden truths. So we have the Ace of Swords. It was kind of coming out in the reverse again. Let me look at this. Yeah, there's some sort of communication or some sort of secret. I feel like that's has yet to come to light. So something to realize that there is some sort of communication that's being hidden from you. Possibly a written letter, like someone writing something. We do have like this old-fashioned pen here. All right, what are some challenges? This got really oddly specific. So if this isn't fitting for you, this may not be your reading, guys, or it's very specific to somebody. Goodness, okay. Page of Pentacles. Challenge would be someone being able to, what they have to offer you is a challenge. Like they may not feel like they have enough. This could be someone that doesn't have financial offerings. We have another rabbit here. I mean, this is the Wonderland Tarot, so not surprising. But there's a bunch of sandwiches on the ground. Super interesting. But Page of Pentacles for me and for my guides is also about an apology. So this could be a challenge, is someone being able to apologize, being able to admit when they're wrong. But it feels like I don't have enough to offer you. Like, what do I offer you? You have everything. What do I bring to the table? This is where like this person's insecurities is like possibly like wreaking havoc. If there is a third party, it could be this person's insecurities are forcing them to get acceptance elsewhere. And that's not a fault on you guys, just so you know. This is this person's own shortcomings. Okay. What's next? I kind of want to look at, I didn't do this for the other piles, so don't tell them. I want to look at this person's intentions. What are this person's intentions at this time? Okay, we have the Sun and we have the Hermit. This person's intentions. Sun and Hermit. The Hanged Man. Okay, I think that this person does plan to be revealed and actually work about like doing their own healing here and seeing things from a different perspective and pausing and kind of looking through this. I'm just reading what's on this Mad Hatter's hat in this style. Is that what's on the, is that what it normally says on the Mad Hatter's hat? I know the 10-6 is there. Anyways, someone's birthday might also be October 6th. I think that says 10-6. Or I guess the 10th of June if you are from a different country and that do it differently than we do in America. So I do feel like this person does in turn to be seen. The Sun is about shining something on a subject. So maybe tell the truth. Go towards what they need to do to heal and really flip their world upside down, to change things, to see things from a different perspective, possibly from your perspective. All right, let's move into song cards. So if you know the song, cool. If you don't and you feel like looking it up, there'll be a message for you within the lyrics. Song cards pile 3. Song cards pile 3. All right, let's see. We have Don't Speak by No Doubt. We have Amber, so someone's name may be Amber by 311. We have Fade Into You by Mazzy Star. We have Silver Springs by Fleetwood Mac and Against All Odds by Phil Collins. Okay. So if you want to screenshot those, pick one, listen to all, make a playlist, see what your person's message is for you. That can work. All right, and I will get some message cards. Okay, let's see. Now this channeled messages from your person. What does pile 3 want to say? There's so much I want to tell you. Yeah, it does feel like this person's sitting on like some sort of secret, some sort of like, some sort of truth they need to tell you. Okay, friends and family disapprove of this connection, so there could be a family issue. Reminiscing, this person is thinking a lot about this connection, thinking a lot about old times with you, thinking about you a lot. We have I'm not ready For some of them, it's I'm not ready to tell you whatever this truth is. We did have these Ace of Swords come out in the reverse. I gave in to temptation. There is a third party. Okay. That's getting very aligned with that message I was getting. All right. Fights, arguments, and conflicts. I was pretending to be someone else. I feel like the shell's important for some reason. I know I pulled it to cover up some tatas on a card, but my guides are telling me to pick up the shell. So I may need to see the shell for some reason. All right, a couple more from this. I abandon people to make myself feel important. I feel empty without you. And I miss you. All right, let's get a couple more. What deck? So my guides show how it works for me. My guides show me different decks to show me like a line in a deck, and I have to figure out which one it is by the writing. So sometimes it takes me and I'm like, wait, what deck is that? All right, let's see. But it's funny, like if they show me like one of these cards, it's not, I don't necessarily pull the card. It's interesting. So, all right. Pile 3. I'm in love with you. You are my other half. I made mistakes and I apologize for that. I want to start a family with you. This is a stark difference. You cross my mind 1,000 times a day. Do you know how divine you are? Do you know how amazing you are? In time we'll be together and we'll reach union. I psych myself out sometimes. And karma is here to teach me a lesson. And remember, karma's not a bee unless you are. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, I'm not, but karma is balance. It's here to balance things out. We did have temperance that started this out. It's about balance and correcting things. All right, I'm going to move into the confirmations. If you need extra confirmations that this is indeed your person, I will get those for you guys now. If you're good, thank you for being here. I appreciate you guys. All right, for pile 3, for those who need extra confirmation that this is their person, can we please provide that for them? All right, we have Scorpio energy showing up. That's 8th house energy, so the number 8 is associated with August, though, as well. 7th house energy is Libra energy. This also is partnerships. You could work with somebody or be like in a partnership or a business kind of vibe. 5th house is Leo energy. I feel like the Leo shows up in every pile. A lot of you guys must be watching about Leo. No matter what pile you picked. We have 4th house is Cancer. It could be a mother connection, family connection, or home. Shared home. 9th house Sagittarius. That's already come up. And 3rd house is Gemini. Communications. Someone also could be an actor with this 5th house or had aspirations of dreams of being an actor. I feel the need to point that out. I don't normally point that out, but they're giving me that. So 7 July, we have May, April, March, and September. Could be important as well. I did get that 10-6, so October or June as well. Someone could travel for work with this 9th house energy. All right, let's move on. Let's get some attributes. We have unique smile, dark eyes, and quiet. One more. Free spirit. Okay, so someone is a bit of a free spirit, has a unique smile, dark eyes, and can be quiet. Also, I'm hearing someone's like soft-spoken. Those that need confirmation, can we please provide this for them? Cancer coming out again. We have long distance. Some of you guys may be at a distance. We have near water. Someone could live near water. We have the Hanged Man. So someone that's good at looking things from a different perspective, or somebody that might just be on the flip side than you. We have You Already Know, so you know this person. We have Shy that popped up. We have Cancer, and we have one letter so far. We have H. All right, I'm gonna get some letters and then I'll channel some names for you guys. I'm still working on getting better at that. It's interesting. I get so many names that I don't actually know, so I don't know how to say them. It's hard to explain, but I'm doing my best, working through it. All right, letters, pile 3. All right, so we have H, H, S, F, C, E, B, H, so triple H. Is there a wrestler named Triple H? I could be wrong. And R, San Francisco, hearing Craig, Bree, Brianna, Breezy, Reed, Reese, Frank, Fred. They're also gonna be Francesca, Henry. So someone could have be like the third, the second, or like a junior or the third. Circe, Sirius, Silas, Rebecca, Reba, hearing Sabby, Seabreeze, Bryce, Hector, if you see your person's name at any point, just take it, even if I miss it. Brian, Fabrizio, hearing Cabo, Caber, Caliber, Serena, Cecily, Fabian, Robert, Robert. Some of these words I don't know if I've ever heard anyone name these, but that's what my guides are giving me. Hearing Franny, Fran, Francesca, something Fran, like that. Hollis, France, or maybe a French connection. Bruce, did I say Reese? Hyacinth? I think it's because I just watched Bridgerton the other day. All right, that might be why that came in. All right, SEC is really important, so I don't know if someone has SEC in their name, like a part of their name. There's sec. Richard. All right, that's about all I'm getting. So if you see your person's initials or their name or anything like that, Steven, Stefan, those names. Okay, I'm gonna move on to advice. For those that need advice at this time. Advice for pile 3, please. King of Cups, Magician, Strength card. All right, this isn't typically my normal advice, but the King of Cups feels a lot. He doesn't always express it, and in this, he's holding this deck of cards, and he's keeping an eye on them, and I feel the need to tell you to keep your thoughts for right now close to your chest. Kind of wait out and watch this other person. There's a need for self-control here, to kind of like watch this other person and watch their actions. I feel like the need to remind you that people tell on themselves all the time. But if we're looking, not that you're looking to pick apart everything, right? But pay attention to this person's behaviors, mannerisms, anything that you have inklings on, anything that your intuition's telling you. Pay attention to what this person's doing, because they're going to end up confirming it. So just pay attention to that. But it's going to take some self-control for you to kind of keep some stuff to yourself. Like basically, don't tell this person your whole hand, everything that you're doing. Like I feel the need to tell you to be strategic here. I'm not sure how this exactly fits for you guys, but I feel like whoever this message is meant for is totally getting what I'm saying. Like, just be mindful. Like not necessarily that you're being sneaky, but stay empowered in yourself. Don't show this person your whole hand, and kind of watch what they're doing, okay? And then let's pull 1 or 2 more cards. The other advice. She who sees, observe, perceive, scrutinize. Yeah, watch this person. Just watch. Just sit back and watch. There's really not much you need to do. Just watch. Then we have Radiance. Keep your head held high and follow the sun. Follow what you need to do. Be honorable to yourself. Choose yourself and just hold your head high, because you, keep your head towards the sun and let the shadows fall to your back kind of vibe here. And just radiate who you are. Like just honor yourself and what you need, and let this person do, just observe them for right now. All right, guys, I know, again, this pile was very specific, so if it resonated for you, awesome, cool. If it wasn't your pile at all, it just wasn't your pile, so totally fine. But thank you guys so much again for being here, spending your time with me. It's truly an honor, and I look forward to seeing you in a future reading. Bye, guys.